This conference will now be recorded.
Yesterday we discussed about the pods and we deployed pod YAML file, right? We deploy pod YAML file, right? What are the main sections are available in this pod? I guess this name is anything, okay? Just I'm mentioning for understanding purpose. This is a pod, like as kind we mentioned the pod, right? Now API server and then kind and then metadata, another is the specs. This is the four major components are in the here. One second, guys.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now we deployed the pod yesterday, right? Now what we are going to do? This pod, what happening? This is a single application is going to be deployed. Single application is going to be deployed. And for example, it goes down. It goes, for example, if you deploy the single, what happens? If it goes down, what happens? Our application goes down, right? For that, what we do? For high availability purpose, for high availability purpose, what we do? We are going to use for the replica sets. Now, replica sets, what it will do? For example, the same application you want to run the 10 times. Means 10 times in the sense here, what does mean here? Sorry, 10 pods. Okay, the same application you run on the 10 instances and 10 applications are 10 pods. Now you want to run the 10 pods at a time. Now single YAML file, this will be create the 10 applications at a time. Now for example, in the 10 applications, now this 10 application, what does mean here? 10 is the desired state here. For you is a desired state. Desired state. 10 is the desired, and if something goes down, if the something goes down in the system, okay, now it will be come to the actual state. Even we are going to see that what are the things are actual state. Now if you both are not matching, what it will do? The Kubernetes will be, for example, if it is desired state is 10 and actual state is running on the 9. Now what the Kubernetes will do? It will create one more container as a container, like a one more pod for based on the his YAML file, based on the his manifest, right? That is the way it will be created for that. After 9 2 it will become a 10 again. Now until unless the content will be come up, it will be just it will doing the up and running that container. Okay, that is the main thing for the here beauty of the Kubernetes. Okay, if something goes down, it will be inbuilt feature having that it's a scaling for the application. Okay, self healing. We can say self healing for the application. The Kubernetes having the scaling, self healing, load balancing. It's all things are the inbuilt features for this. Clear, guys? Clear, right? Now today we are going to do the replica sets. That's it. Okay, now let's do that. Clear, right? What is replica set? Now we done yesterday. This is right. Now let's connect that our server right now. Let's connect master now. This is a master node. Copy this here. See this part we done right now. Just do the kubectl out. Which command we are going to use to get the node information? Remember, guys, kubectl get nodes. It will give the what is the cluster setup you have. That the nodes and the masters it will be display for us. And kubectl get pods means it will give the what are the pods are running. It will be show for us. Only one pod is running. Now get rs means replica sets. Any replica sets there? There is no replica sets. And if any SVC service, SVC means service. Okay, here's the Kubernetes cluster IP. This is service is currently running on. Okay. Okay. Now let's access the namespace of this dashboard. Dashboard service. I'm going to get it. Now namespace of QB system, and then get namespace of QB system, and then get service of what is that? Kubernetes dashboard. Okay, now we need to get that information. Where is that file here? This is the one. right? To get that dashboard information, what we do, we need to run the, this will give the all namespaces, what are the cubes is in the deployment we deploy, all the softwares, all the namespaces, it will give this here. Cubes will get all namespaces, it will give the all like as proxies, networks, these are the namespaces. Okay, now let's, now this is for document of the lab practice. Now this is for installation document. Now this installation document, if you want to get, guys, 1 second now, one important column, sorry.
This conference will now be recorded.
Now see, this is the what we are going to be used for get. This is a namespace for where we deploy in the dashboard. Under this namespace we deploy in the dashboard. Just get the service of this dashboard. If you get the normal way, that which default service we are getting, right, that will get the service. Now this is our dashboard service, it will running on the under node port. If you want to access outside of the port, outside of the system, you should have the node port access. Okay, remember this is very important. Okay, node port. Okay, okay, then next, this is the 30351, we need to be access our system. We already allow this port yesterday, I think so. Okay, now 30, now if you see here, the port we already added here, inbound roles, this 30351, right? Now let's go to instances, take the public IP, take the public IP of that master node, master node of public IP. Let's, what is the port number? 13, what is that? 30351, right? 30351. Now it is, this browser is not available in this application. Now because of this is only secure, only it will allow. Now this is unsecure also will allow for me, this my browser. If it does, you can try, it can allow that. Now you should access with this HTTPS, not the HTTP. You access the service in the HTTPS. Accept and this continue. Now this token is actually, you can take one time, you can run this script and make it one place, keep it if you are practicing every day and no need to get the token every time. Now for getting the token, what we do, we have one line of code to get that, right? From service itself we are getting, there is a lot of output will come, but instead of all these things, we need to run the particular for getting token. This is a QB node space, is a QB system, describe secrets of, this is a node space only. From here I'm getting this token. Okay, let's get the token of this. Exact only one token will get it. Okay, there is a number of commands are there to get the tokens, but it will give a lot of tokens, but this is what for secret of token will get it. Let's take this token and then paste it here for this our dashboard. Okay, now this is a part we deployed yesterday, right? Now today we are going to deploy the replica set. Okay, then go for our lab practice. Now this is a what we done yesterday. If you want to describe, can describe, this is JSON format output, the entire our pod information. Okay, when it started, what is the container, what is the image name. Okay, these are the all information. And even see this output we can get it in the two formats. One is the YAML file format, one is the JSON format. Okay, what are the format you can get it. Right, this describe will give the more information about your node. If something is not running, it's not upping, it's not up your pod, what you should do, you should be use this describe command kubectl pods and the pod name, and you will get know that why this pod is not running, what is the issue, what is the error of that, everything will be showing that here. Okay, here then here it will show the all this information about that. If something error will come, it will show here. If it's successfully running, it will go show the this message. Okay, now we are going to discussing about the replica sets, right? Now see, the pods are basic. This is a pods, the basic topic in the Kubernetes now. But when we deploy them directly, we will get a single vulnerable pod. We don't get the any self-healing scalability. So if you want pod fail, it came over, right? Now because of the almost always pods via higher level objects, that is we are going to use for the replica sets and deployments. We discuss about the deployments next session. Okay, now we are going to discuss about the replica sets. Okay, this brings all like a self-healing scalability. It will be increasing for the product. Okay, application whenever you want to deploy the number of instances, it will be more often than it will go for your application is a deployment rather than the replica set. Even the replica set are deployments both in the same way. Now see, pod, remember pod, replica set, deployment. Okay, we'll discuss that what is the deployment and replica set difference the next section. And remember, if you run only one pod, only one application will run. If I run the replica set, what happening, the replica set can be deployed for the n number of applications at a time. Okay, this is a theory of that. We already discussed this. Okay, the same replica set, one replica set, if you can run the number of instances. Okay, now these pods, see, the pod here look like this. Okay, this kind will become to the replica set. Here we used earlier pod and metadata. That name of the this replica is the WebRS, like as something like as specs, right? Here will come to one extra option, replicas 8, means that's 8 pod is going to be deployed, and this is a normal metadata like whatever we use the for pod. Okay, clear? And here one more option will come here extra in the specs, template. The template will be the metadata label. This label will be the like as if the any pod you deploy with the label of hello world, what happening here, it will be added to the in this replica section. We'll see here, it's all about your state. Okay, like what we discussed, right? Reset state and current state. Declarative model means we need to write the uh, what is that, manifest file. Declarative means that is what a declarative model let us you describe your like as desired state without having to get detail of get other. Okay, declarative model, this we'll discuss about this declarative model and imperative model, we'll see in the deployment section. Okay, now let's, this is API server replica set I'm going to deploy. Okay, this hello deploy is the application. Now metadata match label hello world, this labels hello world, this is the application I'm going to deploy. But here I won't deploy the 10 containers, I will deploy into the just minimum 3 I will take. Okay, the space is less for micro instance. Copy this. Now this is your wish, whatever the name you want we can make it this. Okay, now that which name we are going to mention, let's go to documentation based without any failure. This is the name I mentioned for about this. Let's come to this replica set.yaml. We can give the YAML file is the, that is the syntax of that. This is the main thing. Okay, Chandrasekhar, guys, you guys are also having same issue. He's asking the mic disturbance. Guys, maybe he sent our end. Mic issue, what man? There is no issue. Okay, let me tell you. I am speaking very loudly, right? Maybe due to that happens. Now, guys, Really? No one intimate me? Okay, let's one thing. Let's wait. Guys, now clear, right?
Yes, I can hear you properly.
That we can, no means no issue. Okay, fine. Now here I'm going to create a replica set. See, the kind will come earlier where I use the pod. Now replica set. What does mean replica set? Now we can use the replicas. Against the same application I'm going to deploy to the three instances at a time. Okay, no need to three pods to create and deploying. Now the same application, this labels metadata is the container name, this what is the container name. Okay, what is the image, what is the ports it is using, what is the volume, what are the one you want to mention in the spec section. Okay, now this replica set I'm going to take. This name can be anything. Okay, this your wish. Okay, my rs something, your wish. Dot yaml or yml, anything we can do the extension that your wish, both will work. Okay, this is a replica set. Now see, this is the replica set name. I'm in the webrs. Now how many replicas I want to create? 3 replicas. And then what is the name of match label will be, like if you deploy any application with the hello world, it will be added to the here. It will be, that is also will be count as a from this replica set only. Okay, now this is a hello world, hello world. Now this, now let's see deploy this. How to deploy, which command we are going to use? kubectl, tell me guys. Apply -f my rs.yml. Okay, now replica set. C. Now how to get the replica set? kubectl, earlier we done, right? kubectl, like if earlier we done whatever resource not found showing, right? Get replica set, get like as kubectl get rs means the shortcut name for the replica set. Okay, now see what is the here. This is a web rs3 replica set we done. There is a 3 desired state here is running, and currently is running on the 3, and ready is the 3, and age is the 90 seconds onwards. Now get that replicas only a pods, kubectl get pods. Okay, now see this WebRS, this will be the one ID. This is 3, right? Now it will be the WebRS 1, 2, 3 kind of thing. It will be added for the this name for this, right? These 3 also running. Okay. Now let's go and check it. The contains in our here dashboard. Now refresh this page. I'm refreshing. Now you should come to the replica sets and pods both. Right? Now this replica sets and this pod. Okay, now how many pods are there? Totally 4 pods. How many replica sets are there? 1 replica set. This is a service, is that normal our dashboard like a service. This is, they will leave it about that. We did not deploy any service object as of now. We'll apply later. Okay, now see what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove one. I'm deleting this one container manually. I'm deleting one. Okay, I'm deleting one. How many should be running now? Basically 3, right? Now I'm deleting one. Let's see what will happen. Now this is 3. That what happening here? It came 4, right? What does mean here? That application 1 is creating until unless it is terminating, right? It is not complete terminating. Okay, it will be going terminating, but one is applying, coming, running until unless it won't go down. See this, before terminating it will be come up one more. Got it, right? Just go and refresh here. We deleted still, but let's see now. See our 4 came again. Now for example delete for the 2 right now. 1 and one more. Now let's see how much fast is doing. Okay, get pods. Now this terminating, but we have the 3, right? Now if something goes down, something is deleted, something container will be not working. Got it guys? Concept, replica sets, purpose and desired state, actual state. Clear, right? Any questions on this? Yes. Clear? Clear on that? The information about that. Let's go through that. Now, let's see. Now, get pods, we can get the icon labels. What happening here? Give the with the labels also. Right? What is the labels for which container? I guess which pod having the which label. Now see these three having the same label, and this having the label is the version 1 John prod. Yesterday we deployed, right? That is labels having this. Even that label that should be the same label for the all these applications. If some other application will be adding here, what happening? It won't be run here. It will be having the only three only because of we mentioned the replicas 3 only. Okay. Clear now? The label name, it will completely Kubernetes depends on the label name itself. Okay. I will tell you what is the exactly the label when we are going to use that. Guys, there is no any issue on my voice right now because of Chandrasekhar is left. Maybe he has my issue or his issue. I don't know. Clear, guys? Are you getting my voice very clearly or not? What disturbance of why even doors are closed, fan also off? I don't think so, man. Anything happened my laptop or what? I didn't use any headset also, just normal laptop speaker I'm using. Maybe when I when I type it, maybe having that issue. Okay, fine. Even that's we got right. Okay, fine. Now I did not touch until unless when you require that time only I touch. Even I won't touch as well. Clear right now? Now this is a way replica box. Okay. Now how many containers you want? Like a three. That may be 20, that may be 40, that may be 35. That based on the roles, based on the that application importance. For example, what happened, that UI application is not doing for the, any business logics, right? Now that application we are deploying the like as 3 or 4. Now the who are actually connect with the database, who are actually will doing the business logic coding and all, what we do that is as we deploy in the 40-50 containers at a time, means 40-50 pods at a time, because of it will be served to the more of the peoples. Clear now? That's why based on the requirement of based on the application we are going to take the replica sets. Clear now, guys? That is the beauty of Kubernetes basically. Okay, great. Now if you want the YAML file format, we'll get this output also. Like I see this Kubernetes kubectl get replica set, that replica set name output.yaml file format or JSON format. You will get that output is this here. If you want the JSON format, you can do the JSON. If you do the both YAML and JSON, okay, which is a format you are good, just go through this. Okay, my preferable is JSON. Okay, because of we can copy this JSON editor and do that, you will get more clear picture on this. Okay, whatever it may be, JSON format and YAML format, right? This will give the output for the YAML. Okay, now here I will tell you here the replica sets and pods are the loose coupling. That's what I said, right? Now what happening? I can remove the replica set again, right? I can remove the replica set completely. Now what I do? Let's do this kubectl get replica. See slash. If you use the slash also, use the same output. If you're not giving the slash also, get same the output. Okay, there is no difference. Okay, because of replica set of WebRS, like as what is the replica set we deploy, right? That is what. And if you want to just get that, if you don't know name, then do the replica set. How many replica set you deploy? That many replica set will be shown. RS means replica set shortcut. Okay, here that is will give this here. Now that this is the one thing, remember, replica set pods are the loose coupling. Okay, remember. And that service object and replica sets also loose coupling. How it is loose coupling, why we are calling this loose coupling, I will tell you. Okay, when we are seeing that loads here, right? Now if you see, this is very important. Okay, now we already done this command, right? Show labels means will give that which is the replica, like as which is the pod is having the which label. It's completely Kubernetes completely depends on the label only. It will be adding the application into the replica set, adding the service object, adding the deployment object, everything. Okay, that will be everything is a loose coupling. Okay, something like as today what happening, one application is running that service object, the service object only one service is running, but the same label if you deploy another application, it will go to inside that service itself. Then no one will tell that go here. Okay, if you mention that what are the label using the service object, if you use the same label, it will go inside that particular service object only. We'll see that how it will works, right? In the next step, we'll use the delete the replica set using the cascade equal to false. How we are going to delete the replica set? We are going to use the, this is the way we can deleting the replica set right now. Cascade hyphen cascade equal to false. Now replica set extension memberes is deleted, right? What I deleted, guys, what I deleted, not pods, we deleted the replica set. Now just do the git pods show labels. What happening here, our pods are running. Okay, we deleted what, replica set. Now just do the replica set here. Okay, there is no replica sets right now. Clear, right? We mentioned in that, but you guys are feeling like as we deployed in the one single YAML file, what happened in that replica set, and this is now if you see this vi web like as my rs dot file, my rs dot YAML file, see, this is for replica sets, this is specs for replica set, this is for our normal metadata. Okay, this is for metadata of the this one. What is that? This is for replica set. Okay, no, this is for actual like as our metadata, like as pod metadata. Okay, if you remove this replica set, what happening, our pod will be running with the three pods, whatever replica set is running. Now while deploying the replica set, if you use this label, what happening, this label will match what happening, it will be added to the this replica set itself. Okay, we'll show that. Okay, we'll show that. See, as of now, what happening here, listen carefully, very important. Okay, now let's point this. Now see, get rs. Now what happening, there is no any replica sets as of now, but kubectl get pods. What happening here, I have the three pods is still running. Now with that, only that component, replica set component, we deleted. If I run the replica set with hello world name, what happening, again it will be this three will be added to the that replica set. Okay, we'll see that will going to be deploy. Okay, now go here, this was deleted, and just get it, that resource not found is showing that. If you want, you can get the show labels again, we already done. Okay, now this is critical information. Now like as what I'm going to do, I'm going to like as creating the replica set now. rs.yaml file, one second. Okay, now what happening, just I'm running the same again YAML file here. Now guys tell me, now these three parts are running, right? Now I'm going to running the same again, my rs.yaml file, right? Again I'm going to running this. Okay, now see, now tell me how many parts will be running now if I run this now. Confirm me, anyone? Like as kubectl apply -f my rs rs.yaml file 6, right? Again I'm going to deploy this only 3. Why? See, this is three pods are running earlier. Again, I'm running these three. Now that these three will be six will be happening, right? Yes or no? Confirm anyone? See how much knowledge you have, how much subject you got, you guys are getting. Now, how many pods will be run? How many replica sets will be run for this object? Now, how many hello world pods will be run if I run this? Yeah, super guys. Because of see this we are super all super. Okay, now see, this is for what mentioning here. It just we already three pods are running. Just mentioning that this label. Now what happening? This label will be adding that replica sets. Let's see now. Just go to the get pods. How many pods are running? Only three pods are running. Let's see that get rs. This web rs again started. Now three replicas already starting. Got it right? What is the what is the replica set? Okay, loose coupling for pods. Okay, it's completely loose. You can remove for the replica set. That pods should be running. If you add again, what happening again? What are the label based match? What is the label here? You guys we done right? Show labels, right? Here this is a name. This is a replica set label, and then pod label will both are same. Yes or no here, right? Cat my rs here. This app label, match label, and this label what happening? If what this match label means this hello world any pod having, it's added to this replica set. That is the meaning of that. Clear? Clear guys? Remember the syntax, very important. Okay, the simple API server kind metadata spec. That's it. Okay, clear? Four object. The main thing is the four. Fine. Now that is for we already done. This is done. Replica set, scaling replica set. Okay, now for example, you feel like as 3 is not enough for you. Okay, 3 is not enough for you. What happening here? Which replica set is already in place? It is really simple to scale pods in the managing. Following syntax like as repost the cluster to make to the always to the up to date. Edit the like as replicas section into the replicas is 4. It shows the update the 4 replicas 4. Like use the kubectl apply command for the replica set again. Okay, now simple. What I'm saying this here is now if you want to scaling these instances, now what we do, just no need to deploy number of things, no need to change, just go to this here. If you want to make it 5, what we do, just this replica count, right? Just we need to change the 5. Okay, this 5 if you mention what happening, it will be increase the 5. Now for example you feel like as this is you are modifying again manually, right? Now 5, and this will be take care of the load balancer. If something you configure this application the load balancer, how based on the load it will be increasing the our replica sets or pods. Okay, that is for the other concept. We'll see that. Okay, we'll see that further in the AWS or somewhere, based on the how we can increase the instances based on the load. Okay, what is the load balancer will be exactly. Fine. Now done. Okay, now I'm saving this now. I'm going to apply this object again. Now tell me how many content, how many parts will be run now? See, again I'm going to deploy. Again I'm going to deploy this replica set again I'm going to deploy. Now tell me how many parts will be run? How many I changed? First thing, my RS, right? How many will run? What it guys? What is the sound? kubectl, kubectl, apply -f of my rs.yaml file. Okay, now just do the kubectl. Yes, exactly, man. kubectl get pods. How many are running? 5 pods are running. Okay, 5 application is deployed. Okay, clear? Clear, guys? Fine. This is a way we are going to be scaling application for the pods also. Okay. And no man, see that containers are running. See replica set, if you remove the pod will be count will be same. Okay, because when we're deploying time it will be created, but it won't delete our pods. Remember, while deploying with replica set, if you mention the 10 will be running. Okay, just that replica set service we are deleting that, but 10 application will be running. Got it or not? How many you mention the startup, that many applications should be up and running. It won't decrease. Someone is asked a question. Gopi, huh? Gopi, clear, right? Once the replica set deleting also, our pods, how many replicas we count will be mentioned, that many is running. We are not deleting the pods. We deleted the replica set service only.
మధు రిప్లికా సెట్ డిలీట్ చేసామంటే కంటైనర్ డిలీట్ చేసినట్టే కదా.
కాదు replica set పేరు, that replica set we mentioned like that is a metadata kind of thing. Okay, that's just that replica set means it will be give the count for our application how many running. There is a different service. Okay, see this replica like just now 1 second, just 1 second, I'll show the diagram. Mute yourself.
నా క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు రిప్లికా సెట్ 5 అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తుంటే 5 కంటైనర్స్ క్రియేట్ అవుతున్నాయి కదా ఇంటర్నల్ గా. కంటైనర్స్ క్రియేట్ అయ్యి మన అప్లికేషన్ 5 కంటైనర్స్ లో డిప్లాయ్ అవుతుంది. ఇప్పుడు మనం రిప్లికా సెట్ డిలీట్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు 5 కంటైనర్స్ లో అప్లికేషన్ డిలీట్ అవ్వాలి కదా.
Delete కావు, అదే replica set to pods to loose coupling. I'm saying that is what loose coupling I'm saying that. Okay, that replica set if you delete and it won't delete our pods. Even though like as if you delete the pods it will create one more. Okay, if you delete that's what we done, right? Let's I will show the diagram, right? Just 1 second, where it is. Okay. I will show that in this diagram you guys will be clear. One diagram, where is it? Go. Yeah. See here. Now, if you remove this RS web, okay, this replica set and these pods are right. Think this is the replica set we mentioned, and you mentioned that 3 pods are running. These 3 pods are the loose coupling, and this replica set, if you remove this box, what happening? This pod will be still running. Now let's take diagram. I will show the simple way. Okay, now go to the paint. Okay. Okay, now what happening? Let's see. If you remove this, now that means now I'm going to remove the replica set. Now I'm removing this replica set. What happening? My pods will be only running. My pods only 3 running. Now let's this only running. If you add the replica set, what happening? Whatever the replica set contains, it will come to the under this. This replica set will come to the under this. This box and these 3 are the loose coupling. That's what I'm trying to say. Clear now? But it won't delete. If this remove this box also, this application won't delete. Because of when we're running time, how many you mentioned, that many containers will be running. That many pods will, the containers means that pods. Okay, here. Okay, clear?
Okay.
Concept is clear, right? This is what actually. And tomorrow we'll discuss about that this desired state and okay, not desired state. Okay, declarative model and imperative model. This is what we'll discuss this one, and then we'll go for service object. Okay. very important
Madhu,
tomorrow. Yeah, tell me.
YAML ఫైల్లో ఇమేజ్ ట్యాగ్ ఉంది కదా, అది ఒకసారి చెప్తారా?
చిన్నగా సౌండ్ బయలుపోతుంది.
సౌండ్ ఎక్కువ వస్తుంది.
Yeah, tell me.
YAML ఫైల్లో ఇమేజ్ ట్యాగ్ ఉంది కదా ఒకసారి.
YAML ఫైల్లో ఇమేజ్ ట్యాగ్ ఉంది ఉంటే ఓకే 1 సెకండ్ చూపిస్తాను.
అది ఇమేజ్.
Guys, appreciate if you please speak in English. Sorry.
Yeah, this image, yes, this image is for the from downloading from the Docker Hub, not for the any repository. Now you can ask me that from if it is private, then how? Then maybe you can provide the credentials and all. I will show that tomorrow, like next class.
That is my question.
Yeah, I know that, man. I know because of I am also student, right? Even I'm also working, right? Let's say question again. If for example, you for your custom image also, it's if it is available in the Docker Hub, the same image name you can provide, it will work. But if it is in private repository, then how? Okay, we'll see that in the end of the class. Okay, not this tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow. Clear now?
ఈ ఇమేజ్ ఆల్రెడీ ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ ఇమేజ్, కస్టమైజ్డ్ ఇమేజ్?
No, it is customized image from this guy. Okay, what are this book, the Docker, the Kubernetes book is written, right? That guy book, that guy image this is. If you want, you can search it here.
ఓకే మధు, వన్ మోర్ థింగ్, ఇది కుబర్నెట్స్ లో అయితే బై డిఫాల్ట్ మనకి ఏంటి కంటైనర్స్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాయి, డాకర్ లో అయితే మనం క్రియేట్ చేసుకోవాలి. అదే కదా మెయిన్ డిఫరెన్స్.
ఈ డాకర్ రన్ కమాండ్ నువ్వు ఎన్నిసార్లు రన్ చేయాలి? 10 సార్లు రన్ చేయాలి బేసిక్ అయితే. లేదంటే డాకర్ కంపోజ్ ఇచ్చేసావంటే 10 కంటైనర్స్ నువ్వు మెన్షన్ చేయాలి డాకర్ కంపోజ్ ఫైల్ లో. అర్థమైందా?
దట్ ఈస్ మెయిన్ డిఫరెన్స్.
ఇలాగే ఉంటది కాన్సెప్ట్, కానీ ఇది అక్కడ యాక్చువల్ ఇది డిజైర్ స్టేట్ యాక్చువల్ స్టేట్ ఉంది కదా, ఈ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఉండదు అనమాట డాకర్ స్వామ్ లో. ఈవెన్ దానికి యూఐ ఉండదు, ఈవెన్ దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ద యూఐ డాకర్ స్వామ్, ఈవెన్ దే డోంట్ హ్యావ్ ద మానిటరింగ్ సిస్టమ్ దేర్. Okay, even we can't deploy through the UI itself. Even we can deploy here in the directly UI in this Kubernetes itself. Now how I am, like, go to here, create. If you have the JSON file or YAML file, you can go here. This is normal way you can get this. If you have any from file like as YAML file or JSON file, you can just upload here. That's it. It will be deploy the application. The replicaset, what are the YAML files if I have outside, just copy paste like as upload this YAML files here. That will be deploy the application in the Kubernetes cluster. No need to worry about that also. Even no need to use the commands also. Clear?
Yeah, okay.
There is a lot of options are there: daemon sets, deployment, jobs, pods. These are the pods we are going to discuss. This ingress is the load balancing thing. This service objects. Okay. Even this ingress, we'll try complete this also. Even I never tried here because of, even I'm also saying that yes, this is a new for me. Okay, I'm not expert on this. I'm also learning this right now. Clear, guys? Because whatever I know, I'm going to give this. Clear? Don't say I'm giving the expecting level. Okay, but it's more than enough. Okay, compared to normal things, it's a great things I'm doing. Clear now? Clear, guys? We'll deploy our custom image instead of this image. We'll do that, our custom image, whatever we push to the Docker Hub, right? We'll do that. We have a lot of, right? Yeah, we'll do.
హాయ్ మధు, ఇక్కడ హలో కూడా ఉంది కదా, ఈ నేమ్ మార్చామనుకో ఇంకా 5 parts క్రియేట్ చేయొచ్చు కొత్తవి.
Up that time, what happening? The new parts will be created. Remember that if labels will be changed, what happening? That labels will be deployed the remaining other things. That's what label selector, what we are calling, that means the same label, then only it will be created. If you label here change it, that means what happening? It will replicate name will be same, and it will be changed here. What does mean here? It will be again parts will be deployed. New parts will be deployed. Got it or not? Clear what I'm saying? Now you guys are asking me that, right? Let's do that. Why we are wasting that? VI, right? Now insert. Now you guys are saying that if I change here, okay, clear now? Yes. Save this. Okay. kubectl apply -f of my rs.yml file. It's not selectors does not match to the templates for labels. Okay. Hello world as is showing that this should be replica set name and this name should be the both should be the same actually. Okay, got it. Now it should be the same for this here and this. If you deploy here, okay. Now it's again new thing. Okay, let's do here again deploy here. This what happening. That's WebRS, right? WebRS is already there, and it's one service is running again. You are trying to the same thing. Now, if you want to change that, this also we need to change that. Everything we need to be changed here. It's not be like that. Okay, it's already running this service. This again it will be new one will be service. Now what we do? Let's remove this here. Now let's remove this cascade. Cascade equal to false. Okay, I'm removing this WebRS. Let's what I'm going to do. I'm going to deploy this myrs YAML file. Now replica sets. This app will be deployed. Now tell me how many pods are running now. Now tell me how many pods are running. Totally how many pods? One is leave it about that. Now tell me that previous replica set and this replica set. Chandrasekhar 5. Okay. And remaining guys 5 or 10. Then next. Then next. Right. Now see. This is for WebRS. This is run. But this like as replica set name is same. But if you go here, get pods -, show -labels. Now see, this is for these 5 labels are the different. These 5 labels are the different, but one replica set name is the same. Right now, tell me if you get the replica set. What is the replica sets running? WebRS only one file. Right? For these replica sets of, let's go here, get replica set of WebRS. What happening here? What happening here? See, this is only 5 running. This 5 running, which is the 5 for this under this? But the name is same, but which is the 5 is running under this? We should be selecting the only this S1, right? The new thing. This for this, they don't have the any replica set. This is simply running the containers. The else one, like as what are they doing? Because of we have the my replica set RS, we have the mentioning the S. This is the only will be adding into the my this replica sets as of now. Okay, clear? Clear guys? Clear or not? And tomorrow we are going to deploy the service object. This is I'm going to be running here itself. Okay, then tomorrow service object, because of why service object and all, let's see tomorrow. Okay, very interesting topic. Without service object nothing. The service object, deployment object, replica sets, this is the three is the main thing in the Kubernetes. This is not main thing, this is only Kubernetes, that simple word. Okay, pod, replica set, service object, deployment object, imperative model, declarative model, desired state, actual state. There is a lot of concept for the node port, node IP. Literally, there is a lot of technical words are there, but this is the main Kubernetes. Okay, we'll see a lot of things in the tomorrow day after tomorrow class also. Okay, this will be finished for this week. Okay, we'll start new life for Monday. Okay, guys, see you. Bye. Good night. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Madhu. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.